So I don't like making these videos. Two reasons. One is, well, the videos don't get monetized, and well, even though with the ad apocalypse at the moment, that's kind of a stupid statement anyway. But two, but because I just don't like doing negative news. But a London attack has happened a few hours ago. It was right before I was heading out, so I couldn't do it straight away. Um, but it does involve people driving around throwing acid. It doesn't appear to be terrorism. I do want to say that off the bat. But let's go through, we'll talk about it, and then let you know what I think. So, first things, guys, is the title, obviously, is London Acid Attacks, Pedestrians Sprayed with Corrosive Substances from Moped. So, British police have arrested two teenagers after 5 acid attacks in less than 90 minutes across East London, left several people with facial burns, including one with horrific injuries. Two assailants on a moped pulled up alongside a 32-year-old man in Huckenberry area east of London at Thursday night and then threw acid in his face before one of the pair made off with the victim's moped. In the next hour and a half, 3 men across Huckenberry and one in the neighbouring borough of Islington had corrosive substances held at them, police said. After one of the robberies in Huckenberry, a man left with facial injuries described by police as life-changing. Police said they arrested a 15-year-old boy in Stockham, Newton, northeast London, and a 16-year-old male at a separate address in North London on suspicion of grievous bodily harm. Metropolitan Police Commissioner Caesar Dick said the number of acid attacks appear to have risen in the capital, although they remain relatively rare. I don't want people to think this is happening all over London all the time. It's really not, but we are concerned because the number appears to be growing. Acid attacks are completely barbaric, she said. The acid can cause horrendous injuries. One last night involved a series of robberies we believed linked. The government said was working with the police to see what could be more done to stop the use of acid for attacks. It's already an offence to carry acid or corrosive substances to cause harm, Prime Minister Theresa May's spokeswoman said. We are working with police to see what more could be done. So basically how the attacks unfolded, a Metropolitan Police spokeswoman said the first 5 victims were a 32-year-old man riding a moped. He had acid thrown in his face with 2 men alongside on a moped, pulled up alongside him in the Huckenberry about 10:25 p.m. local time, and the riders then stole his moped. I believe they wanted another bike, and that's what the main reason for that was. The man was then taken to East London Hospital. His injuries are not being treated as life-threatening or life-changing. A second attack occurred about 30 minutes later in Shoreditch High Street. In this case, another person had acid thrown into their face. Police say the injuries are not likely to be life-changing. Another incident followed 20 minutes later where acid was thrown during a robbery in Corrosive Road, Newton. Officers attended and found a man suffering from facial injuries. He was taken into an East London hospital. His injuries are described as life-changing. A crime scene remains at this place. The fourth incident happened about 20 minutes later on Chatswood Road, Clinton, where another moped rider was attacked as he sat in traffic. He has been rushed to hospital. Police said in a statement, inquiries are ongoing and officers at Huckenberry are currently trying to trace the suspects concerned. Obviously, that was before they arrested him. Just to recap, so basically 5 people were injured as two boys, one 15, one 16, drove around on mopeds, throwing acid and robbing people. Obviously, guys, look, at the end of the day, if there's any more information regarding this, obviously I will let you guys know. During the course of this video, obviously I've been putting up images so that you can have a see. Obviously nothing too graphic. Now, obviously, I'll put a link to the actual article in the description below. But guys, let me know what you think in the description below. I hope they throw the book at them. I really do. I know they're only 15, 16, but no, stuff that. Throw them in jail. That has to be an example made of them, and I don't care what race. I don't care if they're migrants or if they're natives or if they're English or if they're Pakistanis or Muslims. I don't care anymore. If you do this sort of shit, you need to be thrown in jail. Guys, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Do you support that, or do you think that that there should be some leniency because of their age. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. If this video has been helpful, please smack a like. If you're new to the channel, welcome, subscribe. Obviously, guys, this video has been helpful. Also, please don't forget to share. It really does help us out being a brand new channel or a newer channel. But apart from that, guys, I'll leave it here, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great night and enjoy.